Hey, it's Mikey from Rockin' K. If you don't know who we are, we're a couple doing the DIY homesteading and off-gridding thing. What makes it so special is we're doing it in Germany. So, it is another week and we're going to hit the ground running. We got wood to cut, we got wiring to do, we got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. So, stay tuned. All right, y'all, we are back. So, I am in the wood barn, as you can see, and cutting more wood. I went ahead and started clearing out the corner where I want to put my wood this year. So, I'll flip you round. And we're putting the firewood over here this year. And the reason being is we're going to put that wall in about here. And that wall is going to fall short about here compared to the wood stove, so that I can just come around the end of the wall and fill that wood stove. So it is wishful thinking that, I'm going to put the wood over here, we're going to get the wall up and everything like that. But hey, what else can you do, right? I do set lofty goals for myself. I'll learn. Probably not. But hey, we all got to set targets, right? So I am going to get some more wood on these stacks because winter is here. No more of this winter's coming. It's here. We are looking at potential snow on Monday or Tuesday. So it will be the first snow for the year for us. I'm not ready. I got to get the plow on the quad. I got to get everything ready. And yeah, I'm not there yet, but especially firewood wise, I got to get that stuff in from outside here. That's how we get it in. We throw it in a window. You've seen it before. I got to get it in and get it on the stacks, because when the snow is on the stacks, it ain't going to work. That's a lot of hard work to clear snow off of everything to throw the wood in. So let's get at it. All right, so we're done in the wood barn for today. I've been chipping away at it a little bit each day. I find that's the easiest, that it's not monotonous, and it doesn't really feel like that much work. So we did get a bit stacked. So it is a little bit higher than it was on the other side. And I'm still deciding if I'm going to make a stack this way and kind of pile it up in between, because I do need to be able to get to this end. I don't know if I'm going to get to it till spring. So this firewood is going to be burned. But I don't want to trap myself and make it that I can't get to it till spring.
We got a lot of projects going on, and there's a lot of, there's so much going on here that maybe I won't get till spring. I don't know. There's Rachel, but we'll see. So that's it for the wood barn for today, and we're gonna move on to other stuff. We'll see you there. So I'm gonna jump in here because I want to say a couple of things. One, if you haven't subscribed, click the button. We are gaining momentum and you can be part of it. So please, please, please click that button. It motivates us to make more content. And so I have been going over the footage and trying to get some pre-editing done. I am losing footage because the microphones that we were using are intermittent. And so I've lost at least a hour or two, I don't know, of footage, which will be fast forwards and stuff like that. And some of the walk and talk of showing you what I got done for the day. And there's no audio. So sorry, folks. I'm trying. I'm new to this, and it's just I don't know what's going on with those microphones. I am going to stop using them because I'm not insane, and the definition of an insane is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So let's stop the insanity, and I will not be using microphones from here on out until we get a new solution. I will just use the built-in microphones. So back to the footage.
All right, so I may have been a little overzealous throwing wood in, but I got the last of the front row, in the house or in the wood barn. So but it's in. But as you can see, it is a lot of wood. So it is about a quarter of the wood that I cut last year is now inside. So, which means I have this much here, and that is probably a little bit more than what I have behind me. So once that's all there, I have 3 times as much outside. So I think we're all right for firewood this year. I mean, it is December. Well, tomorrow's December. So I'm not going to bore you with the cutting it up, but I will show you where I get to. And then we'll move on to something else. Hey, so we're back, and well, I didn't get that far, but I got some done. It's been a long day, and I had to throw all that wood in. So we're gonna flip you around, and so we got that diagonal stack there, and then we got that full stack there. And if I had to guess, that's going to carry me through through December and into maybe part of January. But the rest of that will definitely get me into January, definitely. So that's probably going to be, and while I did cut more, I only did 3 wagons over there. But I probably have enough to finish that row, and then I'll start on the next one. And the plan is to keep doing those rows across, because I want it fairly close to the oven, but not too close. This wood is like right on the edge of usable. It's metering 19-ish, which is right on the top end, and some of it's as low as 15, which is right in the sweet spot. So what I'll probably do, and you can see it's pretty cold out here, is I'll blast my heater on some of it while I'm working out here trying to stay warm, and that should get it all into the sweet spot. You do what you got to do. I was going to order wood, but it turns out this is close enough. But yeah, I still have at least 3 times as much wood as what I have between this and this outside, which means I have some for next year as well. And I'll carry in part of next year. So the plan would be to get as much wood as I could cut as early this year so that it's definitely dry for next year. We'll see. It's either that or I will have to purchase some that's already seasoned. While that's not ideal, hey, it's, you know, like I say, I'm trying to do the off-grid thing and heat my house with wood. And those of you that do the off-grid and the homesteading life, no, it ain't easy. Especially when I am working a full-time job and then putting it in at night. So we do what we can, right? So that's going to wrap up today, and I'm hoping tomorrow that the weather's not too crazy, and we'll start off with something fun, and then we'll move into cutting more of this stuff. So we'll catch up with you.
All right, folks, we are back, and we're in the party room. We're just getting some pre-staging done. Like I was saying yesterday, well, for you, it's all in the same video. About to do something fun. Well, it all depends on your sense of fun. Christmas time. So we are going to put some lights up. Let me flip you around. So we have this. It is a flag tree, 500 LED, and it's supposed to be 2.5 meters high. So a wee bit taller than me. And then you can see it's a bunch of strands of lights. And it came out of this little box. And there it is. I'll flip you around. So for scale, it came out of this little box. And it comes with a bunch of sections. Rachel's sick still. We got the cold thing going around. So I'm going to duck outside and start attempting to put this thing out front. It is the first step of our Christmas lighting this year. We're doing a bunch of stuff. You can see we started breaking out all the little Christmas stuff. And we got some more over here. We got the lantern, we got the airplane. Airplane's kind of neat. But we're trying to get in the Christmas spirit. We did bring the old man to the vet. He got some blood work done. It looks like his teeth are probably bothering him. So hopefully that's all it is. We'll know with the blood work. He is an old man. So hopefully that's all it is. That's why I'm getting a late start on this stuff, because you can see if you look out the windows behind me, it's pretty much dark. But that's not going to stop me from doing this because, of course, there are lights. So let's head outside.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
So I don't know if you noticed, folks, but partway through I was getting my butt kicked. So we went from these little things to these to like a 40 centimeter Tapcon. I'm not messing around. It was taking too long. But she turned out nice. Let me give you some perspective. And there she is. That is the first of many. Kind of cool, I think. So, well, first Christmas lights are up. I guess 'tis the season, yeah? It has been a long week. And as you see, street lights are on back there. Yeah, it's been an adventure. So I lost a lot more footage again. I guess lessons are never learned. In fact, I'm going to have to crank the audio up on this because I don't have my microphone on. Why? Because they're unreliable. I do have my eye on the Rode mics. I think I'm going to pull the trigger. They are pricey, I'll tell you. They're not cheap. While the microphones I had, they were working. I lost a lot of footage. So you're going to notice, especially like in this video, there's some jumping around. It's not seamless. You're going to see where it feels like something's missing. And guess what? Something's missing. Can't help it, folks. I lost probably 30 minutes of footage. So, unfortunately, these things happen. And I really can't do anything about it. But we got our first Christmas lights up. Sorry about the lighting. It's going to get better here in a second. 1, 2, and there we go. Now we're back in the wood barn. So, we started burning this year's wood. Or I should say last year's cut. And it's burning great. Burning just the way it needs to. No complaints. No creosote in the chimney. No creosote in the stove. So I think we're close enough to the sweet spot on the dampness and the water in the wood. I'm happy. So this week's video is kind of a mess. I'm sorry, folks. There's nothing I can do about it. I lost a lot of footage. But we did have some fun putting some Christmas lights up. I know it's a twisted idea of fun, but hey, they're up and they look neat. So, yeah. I'm going to put this one in the can. It is Friday. I want to get this wrapped up because I got to get back on my regular schedule of getting you guys Friday footage. So, I don't know. This one's going to probably work out to, maybe a 20-minute video. So, it is short, but we're going to get right back on schedule. This way I can do my Friday releases for you guys and then my Sunday Coffee with the K's and the occasional Wednesday releases. So, if you're thinking about family, you're thinking about friends, give them a WhatsApp or a WhatsApp. Reach out, say hi. You know you'd love it. So, until the next one, auf Wiedersehen.